Starting with the Mazdas, and my race was quite chaotic. Apparently everyone was very excited to see me. Or they were trying to hide from me and leaving the track, one of the two. Anyway, I just kept my head down, tried to keep it clean, as everyone just was too scared to be on the track with me. Also did some more Cadillac racing at Watkins Glen this time. My racecraft was slowly improving, although didn't do a great job here. Still managed to pick up the place eventually, thanks to a spin. Then the second and third place had a bit of a coming together. And this put me up into second. Things were looking great. But I wasn't very fast and soon had lots of pressure. This was a real fun race. John made quite a few moves to try and pass me, but I just held on. Until I did this. One of the earlier wrecked cars came back fast too, and I wasn't fast enough to hold them off. But was still very, very happy with 4th place. But most of my week was spent in single-seater land. Here, I accidentally made contact with this car. You can see on board, I saw that car run wide and decided to try and avoid the incident, not realizing the other car got beside me. Still, more carnage ahead. Almost catches me out. But I had to pit for damage from that contact, which ruined this race. But at least it wasn't this. But you keep pushing on, you never know what could happen. I gained one more spot here. Did some Formula Fords at Winton with Dan. Made a really good start. Pushed my way up to 4th. But of course I overdrove the car and made a mistake. Getting collected and having to pit. Thankfully Dan held the team honour up here. Getting a top 5 finish. Almost getting taken out here though. Having reached License C, it was time for me to take on the Super Lights, and Spa was first up. As you can see, it's very dangerous. Once again, all the cars were allergic to me and decided to just get out of my way. I had a lot of fun though, learnt lots of racecraft. Whereas this car tried to jump up the other one. Still, it wasn't as big as Dan's crash. Yep, that was a big one.
Oh man.
Dan had no way of knowing the car was there. And then it was just a pylon. And this car got a lot of air. Ouch. Back to my races now. This race was looking quite good. Just avoided this contact though. Put me back a few spots and then we had a good battle. I was learning when to commit and when not to commit. And that was one case where I definitely had to back out of it. Meanwhile, these two cars clearly didn't like each other. Just wait for it. I was also learning when not to fight. Although I'm not sure what I could have done about this one. I think that move is in the optimistic category. Next race I'm fighting again near the front in a big pack of cars. Learning more and more how to give space. But that's not how you do it. Again, not much I could have done about this one. I think I just caught him out my braking. It didn't really affect me as I was managing to go up the field. Whereas here's another two cars that didn't like each other. Here's sixth place, he did a spin and then almost got me. And on the last corner, the very last lap, I panicked and lost the spot. Yep, I did lots of races at Spa. Just held off this car. I was doing a good job of leaving space. Here I saw this one coming. And almost got them back, but and you gotta learn when not to commit and when to commit. That helps if you don't overshoot the corner. Here's another case of me seeing a car coming. This one, I managed to fight back. And I finally got past Lewis. And then carnage. Everyone got the case of the sillies. As I finished my week with 13th.